Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to our New Testament challenge. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some thoughts from the 13th chapter of the book of 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 13, which is the last chapter in this second letter from Paul to the church at Corinth. And as he begins this chapter, he mentions, "This is the third time I'm coming to you." And so there has been hints of another letter, a severe letter, and he kind of talks a little bit. He says, "Hey, I gave you a chance. I gave you a second chance." And so he kind of is a little stern here. He says, "If I have to come again and you're still acting up, you know, Dad's going to get his belt out." That's what it sounds like. He says, "I have the authority, and I'll use it if I have to. But the goal is to build up the church and to do it in such a way that God is glorified. So just go ahead, you know, live your life according to Christ." And he says, you desire proof that Christ is speaking in me. Even though physically I may be weak, he says, God is powerful in our weakness. Christ is power. He was crucified in weakness, but lives by the power of God. We are weak in him, but in dealing with you, we will live with him by the power of God. And so Paul talks about the power that he has, which comes from God. He says, "I write these things while I'm away from you, so that when I come, I may not have to be severe in using the authority the Lord has given me for building up and not for tearing down." Again, sounds like a parent. Go ahead and get your act straight now, straighten up, or when I come home, I'll tear that behind up. I will get severe at that point in time. So go ahead and make the choice now, make the correct choice now. And then he finishes up with some greetings, although not many. It's an interesting letter. But Paul, you can tell his love for the church, but you also tell he's a little frustrated by some of the actions of the people within the church. And he's not afraid to show the authority that he has as an apostle of God. So I hope this helps. Maybe you received a blessing from this. Take care, my friends, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.